Poverty remains a significant challenge in various parts of the world, affecting millions of people. While numerous countries have made strides in economic development, others still struggle with extreme poverty. This article will delve into the 10 poorest countries in the world, examining the factors contributing to their economic difficulties and the steps being taken to address these challenges. Understanding these issues is crucial for fostering global awareness and encouraging efforts towards poverty alleviation. Number 1. Burundi. GDP per capita $272. Burundi, a small, landlocked country in East Africa, consistently ranks as one of the world's poorest nations. The country has faced decades of political instability, ethnic conflicts, and civil war, severely impacting its economic development. Agriculture is the backbone of Burundi's economy, employing over 90% of the population. However, frequent droughts and poor infrastructure hinder agricultural productivity. Efforts to improve the situation include international aid and development projects focused on enhancing agricultural practices, infrastructure development, and political stability. Despite these efforts, Burundi continues to face significant challenges, including high levels of corruption and a lack of investment. Number 2. South Sudan. GDP per capita $323. South Sudan, the world's youngest country, gained independence from Sudan in 2011. However, it quickly plunged into civil war, causing widespread displacement and economic devastation. The country's economy is heavily reliant on oil, which accounts for nearly all of its exports and government revenue. The conflict has disrupted oil production, leading to a severe economic crisis. The international community is working to support peace-building efforts and provide humanitarian aid. Long-term stability and economic growth in South Sudan will require sustained efforts to address political tensions, diversify the economy, and improve infrastructure and social services. Number 3. Malawi. GDP per capita $389. Malawi, located in southeastern Africa, faces numerous challenges, including high population density, limited natural resources, and frequent natural disasters. The country's economy is primarily agricultural, with tobacco being the main export. However, reliance on a single crop makes the economy vulnerable to fluctuations in global prices. To combat poverty, Malawi has implemented various programs aimed at improving agricultural productivity, healthcare, and education. International aid also plays a crucial role in supporting these initiatives. Despite progress, Malawi still struggles with high levels of malnutrition, HIV, AIDS, and inadequate infrastructure. Number 4. Mozambique. GDP per capita $448. Mozambique, a coastal nation in southeastern Africa, has vast natural resources, including natural gas and minerals. However, despite this potential, the country remains impoverished due to a combination of factors, including a 16-year civil war, natural disasters, and corruption. Agriculture is the mainstay of the economy, but the sector is plagued by low productivity and lack of investment. Recent discoveries of natural gas reserves have raised hopes for economic transformation. However, significant challenges remain, including the need for improved infrastructure, better governance, and investment in education and healthcare. Number 5. Niger. GDP per capita $502. Niger, located in West Africa, is predominantly desert, with over 80% of its land covered by the Sahara. The country faces extreme climate conditions, frequent droughts, and food insecurity. The economy is primarily based on agriculture and livestock, but productivity is low due to harsh environmental conditions. Niger's government, with support from international organizations, is working to improve agricultural practices, enhance food security, and develop infrastructure. However, high population growth, low literacy rates, and political instability continue to pose significant challenges to economic development. Number 6. Democratic Republic of the Congo. GDP per capita $543. The Democratic Republic of the Congo is one of the richest countries in the world in terms of natural resources, including vast mineral wealth. However, it remains one of the poorest due to ongoing conflict, corruption, and poor infrastructure. The country has been plagued by violence and political instability for decades, hindering economic progress. Efforts to stabilize the DRC include peacekeeping missions, humanitarian aid, and initiatives to improve governance and infrastructure. The country's vast resources hold potential for economic growth, but realizing this potential requires addressing deep-seated issues of corruption and conflict. Number 7. Central African Republic GDP per capita, $602. The Central African Republic, CAR, has endured years of conflict and political instability, leading to widespread poverty and underdevelopment. The country's economy is primarily agricultural, with diamonds and timber being the main exports. However, ongoing violence and poor infrastructure have severely hampered economic activities. International efforts to support the CAR focus on peace-building, humanitarian aid, and development projects aimed at improving agriculture, healthcare, and education. Achieving long-term stability and economic growth remains a significant challenge for the country. Number 8. Madagascar GDP per capita, $683. Madagascar, an island nation off the southeastern coast of Africa, is known for its unique biodiversity and natural beauty. However, it is also one of the world's poorest countries, with a largely agricultural economy. Frequent cyclones, political instability, and poor infrastructure have contributed to high poverty levels. Efforts to boost Madagascar's economy include improving agricultural practices, promoting tourism, and investing in infrastructure. International aid and development programs play a crucial role in supporting these initiatives. Despite progress, the country still faces significant challenges, including high rates of malnutrition and inadequate healthcare. Number 9. Liberia GDP per capita, $729. Liberia, located in West Africa, has a history marked by civil war and political instability. The country's economy relies heavily on natural resources, including rubber and iron ore. However, years of conflict have left the country with poor infrastructure and high poverty levels. Efforts to rebuild Liberia include investments in infrastructure, healthcare, and education, with significant support from international organizations. While there has been progress, challenges such as corruption, unemployment, and limited access to basic services continue to hinder development. Number 10. Sierra Leone GDP per capita, $792. Sierra Leone, another West African nation, has also faced a turbulent history, including a devastating civil war and a major Ebola outbreak. The country's economy is primarily based on agriculture, with diamonds being a key export. However, poverty levels remain high due to a combination of factors, including poor infrastructure and limited access to education and healthcare. International efforts to support Sierra Leone focus on rebuilding infrastructure, improving healthcare and education, and promoting economic diversification. Despite these efforts, the country continues to face significant challenges in achieving sustainable development. Conclusion: the 10 poorest countries in the world face a complex array of challenges that contribute to their economic struggles. These challenges include political instability, conflict, environmental issues, and inadequate infrastructure. While international aid and development efforts play a crucial role in addressing these issues, sustainable progress requires comprehensive strategies that involve local communities, governments, and global partners. Understanding the unique circumstances and needs of each country is essential for creating effective solutions and fostering global solidarity. By working together, we can support these nations in their journey towards economic stability and improved quality of life for their citizens.